Today in this video, I want to take you through a quick rental property calculation. So if you are thinking of either renting out a property that you're moving on from or purchasing a property as an investment to rent out, you can sort of see how the numbers work. So today we're just going to take a rental listing that I currently have listed here in the Hyattsville neighborhood. It's listed for $3,500 per month as the monthly rent, which we're getting a lot of interest on, and we can assume that it will rent for that amount. And let's sort of take a look and see what would it be like if you purchased this property and then rented it out, and what your cash flow would look like. So you can see this property here. It's 5-bed, 4 full baths, has really nice front and backyards. Actually, the property is in really good condition. It's very spacious, and so this can command a good amount of rent. Also, if you are looking for a property, to rent out immediately, that's sort of turnkey, you're probably going to be looking for a property like this where you don't have to do any renovation once you acquire the property. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to mortgagecalculator.org, and I'm going to start putting in some of these values and sort of see where we're going to be at. This is sort of a back in the napkin calculation, where we're going to be at with our monthly mortgage payment. So first off, I'm going to say home value. This is going to be the purchase price of the home. So let's say I can purchase the home for $485,000. Because let's say we're going to use a conventional loan, our down payment is going to need to be 20 to 25%, which is what a lender is going to require for a down payment for a loan to purchase this property as an investment property. That gives us a loan amount of $363,750. For an investor, your interest rates are not going to be as good as they would be if you were an owner occupant. So you're going to be 7.25% or so is where we're going to be these days. 30-year loan term starting this month. Property tax for this property is $7,253 per year. We're not going to have to worry about property mortgage insurance because we have 25% down. We're going to put home insurance at $1,500 per year, which is $125 per month. And there's no HOA here for this property. I always recommend that you don't want to buy an investment property with an HOA or a condo association because you cannot control those monthly payments. They can fluctuate, which really eat into your cash flow. As you can see over here on the right, this sort of spits out for us a monthly mortgage payment of $3,210.83. So that amount is good, is going to be less than the amount that you are renting out the house for, which is great. You're cash flow positive to the tune of almost $300 a month. And many investors would take that. Now we're going to come over here and we're going to go to our cash on cash return calculator, and we're going to take a look at exactly what this would mean. So we're going to come over here, we'll say our purchase price is $485,000. Our down payment is 25%. Closing costs are going to be around that $18,000 mark probably for this price point. Repairs and renovations, we don't need any. We have our amount financed. Our interest rate, we're looking at 7.25%, as we said. This is going to be 30 years and 12 payments per year. This is just one unit. The property taxes, we said, were going to be $7,253. Insurance per year, we put at $1,500. Monthly gross rental income, we're putting at $3,500. And vacancy rate of 0 for the moment. We are analyzing this as though we're managing the property ourselves with no leasing cost per unit. If you wanted a property manager, you could hire one who's going to be probably about 8% per month of the monthly rent. Your average occupancy for 2 years, hopefully. You're looking for a 2-year lease. Maintenance costs, I think we're going to put that at 5%. And monthly utilities are 0 because they're going to be paid by the tenant. So we're looking here at an annual cash flow of $1,549 or $129 monthly, leaving you a cash on cash return of 1.1% on your total down payment of $121,250. Reach out if you have questions anytime about any of this information. Talk to you soon.